Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome back to Mitton University, where Augustus in the last episode was throwing up everywhere and killing our plants and all the rest of it. And he sent us a letter to say that he expresses his thanks and that his Nature's Miracle Grow is free of charge. Thanks, Augustus. Indeed. So, just seeing if we can help a little bit with the general diagnosis. Just seeing if we can start reducing the nonsense that is happening over here. We don't have chromotherapy at the moment, so we're going to send them home. Are all the VIPs at the top? Indeed they are. And then we have people that are fairly low on health over here. We started our assistant training, which is nice. Oh dear, they're not looking too good. Let's see. There we are. And now the nurse should hopefully come and look after them. Here he comes. Excellent. So we are working on training and increasing our reputation. Things seem to be not too bad on our GPs at the moment. Oh dear. Their health is really low as well. Yeah. Okay. We are sort of getting to the point where we're starting to cope with what we've got. We're just working through the backlog of where we were building and things were problematic. 2 out of 4. That's probably more to do with this lady. Yes. Oh, well, no, she's only cured 1, but look, 7 failed treatments. So, you know, nothing a bit of training won't cure. So we'll get on to that. He's thirsty, and if we look around here, there's not a lot in the way of dealing with those needs. So let's put down some food and drink dispensers over here with a binny. That should do it. And just to deal with a little bit of boredom around here, we've got a bookcase. That should do it. That should help, I would have thought. Excellent. More training has been done. So we would like to try and help this lady. She's working through a rather important queue. So what we will do, I think it would be quite good if we could have 2 nurses working pharmacy, as it's a pretty busy department. So let's employ a new nurse. Green fingers. He's pretty good. Oh, hygienic and has potential, but has a weak bladder. Although that's okay. Works for peanuts. Hygienic. I think we're going to go with Tobias. Works for peanuts and has green fingers. So we're going to pop him in there, and we're going to train him up in pharmacy management. And then we can swap him out for Sabrina here. And get her some pharmacy management training, and it might just help. Pharmacy management training. Excellent. That'll be really, really good. Now we've got some low hearts kicking about here. You've got your diagnosis. Let's get you top of pharmacy. 4%. It's getting dire. It's getting dire.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
She's getting quite tired. That's fine. Can we stop that now? Can we actually just get patients in? You don't need to be there either. She's going in for treatment.
We had a caller on the line just now, but he sounded suspicious, so I hung up.
Not for the moment.
Big prize is still up for grabs.
Mucky feet. Feet so grubby that the filth will never come out. Spreads germs like wildfire. My goodness. So, hygiene. Wonder. Who are you? Do they have mucky feet? Look at that. And you can see they are standing out in how filthy they are. Interesting. So mucky feet you want to get dealt with quickly, don't you? We definitely need... The pharmacy is definitely a problem now. Now that they're starting to diagnose better and quicker, we are starting to notice pressure So we're not we need we need to deal with this. Oh dear, what's going on with you? You are also pharmacy to the top of the queue. Yes. Definitely got some issues going on here. The better, the sooner that we can get this guy trained, the better. See, he is cold in here. Our trainer is cold, which I don't like. So maybe we will just have to go on the toasty side, won't we? There we go. We'll just have to go on the toasty side, I think. Yeah. We will indeed. There we go. How are we doing? This is not so good. Not so good. Let's have a rejig just while we're trying to get them through training. He should be really good to go straight in and take over, allowing us to give her a break, to give Sabrina here a break, because she's exhausted. In fact, she's going on break now. So it's getting tight. Are you okay? You will be. Excellent. Okay. So almost done. We are desperately going to need you to go straight to pharmacy once you are done. The queues are building up, but there is a doctor, there is a GP, look, on break. So that will affect it. We've got, look, quite a lot of people coming back to the GP's office for further diagnosis. I'm not going to push them on just yet because they're not dying, and it'll only put pressure on here. There we go. He's in. He is in, everybody. He's in. So hopefully now he will start bish bash boshing through them just a little bit quicker and more efficiently than Sabrina was here. Sabrina is on break. Look, for a few more days. Once Sabrina is done, in fact, we'll arrange it now. What's good about pharmacy management training here is you can see it says increased pharmacy skills, 20% more treatment skill in the pharmacy. It's absolutely worth doing. So we'll get her going on that. So it means that she'll start killing less people. Treatments failed will reduce. It's all good. Plus, because of the promotions, they get faster. You know, so it's fantastic. Yay! No, probably won't be doing that. Let's get him.
And face eating clowns. It's a parfait day at the circus for everyone.
Not for the moment. We're just trying to deal with what we've got. Just trying to deal with what we've got at the moment. Let's have a look at staff pay review. Is everybody... Everybody's okay. Nobody's ecstatic, but nobody's really bad either. So while the temptation here is to build a second pharmacy, we need to just not panic. You know, we've skipped up to level 7 really, really quickly. We need to learn to deal with that capacity, and we will have a rising reputation, which is going to deal with the capacity problems. And we just need to make sure that this isn't a bad knock-on effect of all the problems that we had at the beginning, where they were going back and forth for ages trying to get their diagnosis. That can have a long-term impact on where they finally get their cure. So this could easily be a difficult long-term effect from the problems that we had in the first couple of episodes where we were trying to catch up with everything. We need to give this pharmacy an opportunity to get through it. And they will. You've just got to let them do it. Let them work on it. It will happen. Have faith. Rather than just sort of bashing out another pharmacy. This will calm down. But it does mean that I'm uninclined to send people like this straight through, because they could end up going straight to pharmacy, and they're not dying. And we just want to ease up on this. She's almost got her pharmacy training, so that when he needs a break, she'll be good to take over, you know, like really good, really, really good. Oh my God, look at him dancing. Did you see Tommy dancing? Tommy Malarkey, that was amazing. That was amazing, everybody. Another chromotherapy that we're just not ready for yet. Just not ready for it yet. We're just needing everything to settle down. A pharmacy emergency. I think no. I think that'll be a no. So we just promoted her as well. So she'll now move faster. And all the rest of it. She would have gained increased skills, treatment, diagnosis and speed. So she's now walking around faster. She will treat more efficiently. She will diagnose more efficiently. And on top of that, she also now has her pharmacy management training. We could go nuts and train her in treatment 2. She's ready for it. We could do that, except... Yes, there we go. Should we go for it? She's ready for it. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's not waste any time. Let's go straight for it. It'll only help with this in the long run. And he's also ready for promotion. So if we now promote this, we can see it opens up that training slot, movement speed, diagnosis and treatment. Excellent. So we'll be able to swap him out for this treatment training, and then the pharmacy will just be laughing. Something's gone on here. Let's send him home because he's about to rage quit. So we'll just send him home. Something's gone awry there. So it's going pretty well. I'm pretty pleased. And they are working through it, as you can see here. They are working through it. We're getting there, bit by bit. So I'm hoping, as a result, we might just be able to... Well, no, they need to go home. Who else have we got here? Oh, you? Yeah, let's see. Pharmacy. They need the pharmacy. So we've just added one. By pushing them through, we've just added one to the pharmacy. Have a resort. Okay. We've got a clown here who I'm going to send home. We've got a chromotherapy person here. We've got psychiatry, and I'm just not ready for them. And it'll help just stunt the reputation from climbing too quickly while we're going through this process. You don't want to grow too fast. Don't be afraid to send people home. Don't be afraid to say no to emergencies and that, you know. You want to grow at the right pace. There we go. So these are all things that we can't deal with at the moment, and I have no intention of dealing with for the moment. So, what, you know, I want to get staff trained. That being said, we do need a research department. I'm aware of it, with a doctor with a research skill, so that we could start dealing with chromotherapy. But I would say it's worth dealing with the psychiatry first, because that doesn't require any unlocking. We can easily train up a doctor in psychiatry and just get that going first. So I'm inclined to do psychiatry first. And it's probably something we'll do in the next episode, because the hospital is starting to calm down, and we just want to... and then again as well, the clown clinic will probably happen before research as well, because it's an easy one. It's an easy one. To add to the list. Do you know what I mean? It's an easy one to add to the list. Oh, right. Hang on a minute. He's about to finish. Or she's about to finish. And I don't think we're going to catch it. Don't think we're going to catch them.
Please try not to panic.
Before that training ends. No. Damn it.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Damn it. Never mind. Let's send him on a break. How is she? Excellent. She's going to go and work in the pharmacy. She's going to go and get on with it right now. That'll be amazing. Okay. Staff promotion. Yes.
Bins will become full.
Let's look at our staff then. So, the GPs are okay for the moment. They are okay for the moment. Shall we see about getting a doctor in to train up as a psychiatrist? Positive. Oh. We don't want terribly dull. They'll bore people. Has potential. Will work for peanuts. That's not necessarily important. Positive. Right. We're going to train him in psychiatry. I think that would be really good. Let's get Froud in. How much is this building? So this is 50,000. I think we might unlock this.
You ever called one of Blarla Detect's health hotlines?
We
Voice on
might
the other
go
end is
crazy
Sophisticated AI that tells you everything
and
you're
unlock this
doing
one as
wrong
well.
with your lifestyle.
Don't know.
Weird thing is, it sounds just like my mother.
Thinking, you see, is that we might want to start building a second training room soon. Hard to say. Hard to say. I quite like the idea of moving this clinic out the way, and we are going to have more clinics coming. Send them home because he's still being trained. Freudian lips, a tendency to pout excessively when faced with a camera, caused by a build-up of lewd thoughts in the cerebral cortex. A psychiatrist must use a subconscious tap to drain the excess thoughts into a beaker, after which they can be safely disposed of in an incinerator. Yeah. So we are now going to edit this room. Oops, not like that though. That was wrong. There. Move it over here, like this. I like a so. And we now need to consider the fact that it's quite cold over here. Pop that in. Pop a radiator here. Let's get a Benny down. Also, I think maybe some snacks machines to help out with the binny. And something for entertainment. And something for attractiveness. That sorts that out. Beautiful. Allowing us, I think, to build psychiatry over here. So let's do that. Let's build psychiatry. We're in level 7. This shouldn't upset it particularly. So that's nice. You know, that's nice. Let's pop a door in here and a window. Like it. I like it. That's alright. We'll take that window away though. Now, let's get a carpet down. Which way? Don't know. Maybe like this. When they come in, we want them to be able to jump on the sofa pretty quickly. So I'll put it fairly near the door.
Ghost has been sighted in the hospital.
There we go. Now, we could unlock the fireplace. It does heat the room, you see, but it doesn't heat it very well. So it's probably not the best use. But look at this. Plus 2% diagnosis power. Wow, we were. And this, plus 2% treatment power. Yes. And of course, this room does both treatment and diagnosis. So, you know. Let's not muck about. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get some drugs in as well. So these boost diagnosis and treatment as well. So, you know, let's do it. Hey, let's do it, everybody. Pop that there. I think it would be nice for our psychiatrist to be able to have a cup of coffee. Also with a little snacks machine. So they can have some sweeties.
Has anyone actually read the
Very
ingredients
nutritious
list for briny
sweeties.
brittle? It just says salt 84%, other ingredients 16%. Thinking of sending some samples to the lab to find out what those are. You don't need a lab to know what's coming up next. More great
Wow.
tunes.
They sound great. Briny brittle. They sound great. Should we get a lamp? Just because. Look, converts electrical energy into light and heat. You stupid. Let's pop that there. Let's go. Pop it. I think we'll pop it here.
Maintenance announcement.
Oh my god.
Plants
Love it. Let's pop that there. That'll be excellent. And actually, this certificate to say that they've watched ER can go over there. Excellent. Hey, this is a nice room with lots of buffs. Hey, lots of buffs. And it's got a couple of radiators in it, so I'm thinking it's really attractive as well. Looks really attractive. It's warm. My God, we've done it. We've done it. It's beautiful, everybody. It's beautiful. And let's pop a radiator, I think, there. And we'll get a Benny down just here with a notice board. Isn't it fabulous? Isn't it fabulous? What we might do is have another sort of entertainment area over here. We could, or just expand the one that we've got. That'll be nice. What we could do is just move this radio a little bit more and squeeze in a... Excellent. That's some entertainment, isn't it? There we go. Wow. And now we've got the psychiatrist. We could do with another psychiatrist in training. Amazing. We have a ward emergency, which I think we will be able to deal with. Go 90 days without death. Well, we'll give it a go. We're working on improving the death rate at the moment, which is where it's worth trying to improve your death rate, of course, before you start expanding the hospital as well. You know, get them trained. Otherwise, well, you're just going to kill everybody that comes in. That's not going to be good for your reputation either. I think that maybe you should get some rest. We've got an emergency coming in, so please do have some rest. Excellent. I do feel like we could do with another. Look, his hygiene's so low, he already wants to be sick. You don't want him in. I think he is going to be our second psychiatrist that we'll train up as our spare. Start the way you mean to go on. Excellent. We're doing all right. We're doing all right.
You know, I've DJ'd at over 20 stations all over the world.
Have you?
Even DJ'd in one of those cities under the sea they don't want you to know about. But this one still has the weirdest smell.
That's the weirdest smell. Right. Where are the... Oh, they're for the ward, aren't they? There we go. They're doing pretty well. I'm expecting them to start piling up. No? They're in. They're in. Okay. Do you know, another screen might be alright. Should pop another screen in. Another screen. Wouldn't hurt, would it? Let's put another one in. Why not? We've got the space. Jeez. Just get it in. Just get it in. So I think the nurse... Is this our ward nurse? No, it's our pharmacy nurse. Fair enough. Just thinking we can tell, I think, that we are missing our second ward nurse. And I forgot to bring them back off of break. I think they're both there now. Yeah, they are. Excellent. Excellent. So they should be doing fine there with that emergency. The clown clinic. Now we're getting close to level 8, so I really, really don't want to build that just for the moment. Night fever, a psychiatric condition leading to spontaneous outbreaks of dancing caused by prolonged exposure to mirror balls. So we are now taking on psychiatry, and we've used level 7 to do it. And we've got a little bit of level 7 left before it pops over to level 8, which we will use to train our staff. Our GPs still seem to be doing okay. They still seem to be doing okay. Not too many new patients coming in, which is pretty good. Inflated ego, a dangerous build-up of narcissistic thoughts. If left untreated, parts of the ego begin to protrude from every orifice. Which is highly unpleasant for anyone nearby. Indeed, a psychiatrist must carefully deflate the ego using a massive pin. Excellent. Another psychiatry treatment has come in. So yeah, we've expanded in this episode to psychiatry. We're not quite ready for clowns. We're certainly not ready for training just yet. We might as well build up treatments that we can, we don't have to research for first. I think that's probably a good idea before we start expanding the business into new treatments, and just do it in a controlled way. I think it's going okay. Do we have any awards? Yeah, so we now have got the Teaching Award. That's fantastic. And we have our Rising Star in Sabrina. That's pretty cool. They're pretty bored, but they're about to be cured, and then they can go home and get out of our hair. Indeedy. So our second psychiatrist is almost ready for his bit of training, which is wonderful. Really, really pleased. I think what we can do now is start to get this reputation to climb just a little bit faster and see if we can get it to the maximum, so that we know how many patients that looks like, and try and deal with that increase. 3 out of 4, not too bad. Nothing a bit more training wouldn't deal with. And actually, speaking of which, the training room has just become available. So let's now that they've done that emergency, let's start some ward training for our ward staff. If we could just get everybody's first training done, that would be fantastic. And that's what I will do between now and the next episode. I won't do any expanding or placing any items or employing any staff, anything like that. I will just do some training, and then we will be back to continue with Mitton University. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media, and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my SHIZWAH. See you next time, peeps.